Hello viewers. Do you know that the Indian government has introduced the new section codes that are 194Q, 206CCA and 206C subsection 1H, which shows impact on the SAP solution. Don't worry guys, today in this video you are going to learn about the sections as well as the SAP process and the customization required to achieve the TCS calculation. As per the budget to 2021, government has introduced TDS under section 194Q on purchase of goods of the value or aggregate of such value exceeding 50 lakhs in Indian rupees in any fiscal year shall at the time of credit of such sum to the account of the seller or at the time of payment thereof by any mode, whichever is earlier, deduct an amount of 0.1% of such sum exceeding 50 lakhs rupees as income tax. In simple language, if the value of the purchased goods exceeds 50 lakhs in any fiscal year by the time of invoice booking or by the time of payment made to the vendor, then 0.1% of TDS needs to be charged on the exceeded value. Example, I purchased a product which is worth of 50 lakhs in first transaction and then purchased a product which is worth of 25 lakhs. TDS will not be calculated in the first transaction as the threshold of 50 lakhs has not exceeded. Whereas in the second transaction, TDS will be calculated as the cumulative value of the first and second transaction exceeds the 50 lakh rupees. Therefore, 0.1% of TDS will be calculated on the exceeded amount, that is 15 lakhs. As per the budget 2020, government introduced TCS under section 206C subsection 1H on sale of goods over a limit where TDS or TCS has not been deducted or collected by the buyer under any other provision of Income Tax Act. In simple language, if the value of the sold goods exceeds 50 lakhs in any fiscal year by the time of invoice booking to the customer or by the time of payment received from the customer, then 0.1% of TCS needs to be calculated on the exceeded value. Example, I sold a product which is worth of 40 lakhs in the first transaction and then sold a product which is worth of 25 lakhs. TDS will not be calculated in the first transaction as the threshold of 50 lakhs has not exceeded. Whereas in the second transaction, TCS will be deducted as the cumulative value of the first and second transaction exceeds the 50 lakh rupees. Therefore, 0.1% of TCS will be calculated on the exceeded amount, that is 50 lakhs. As per the budget 2021, government has inserted a new section that is 206CCA, as per which higher rates of TCS to be calculated for non-filers of IT returns in the last 2 years, and if the total tax deducted or collected is equal to 50,000 Indian rupees or more than that. Example, I purchased the goods from a vendor and I did not file the IT returns in the last 2 years, and the TDS or TCS is equal to the value of 50,000 in Indian rupees. In this case, I will be charged with the higher TCS rates. Now, let me show you the calculation process in the SAP system case by case. Before that, I just want to tell you that the activation of the condition types are controlled through the condition records. Condition type will be deactivated if the criteria of the condition record is not met. In this case, we can control the TCS condition using the tax classification of the customer, like TCS applicable, that is used to be updated in the customer master to whom the TCS is to be collected as per the section 206C subsection 1H. Then TCS not applicable, that is to be used in the customer master to whom the TCS is not applicable. And then TDS deductible is to be used in the customer master who deducts the TDS as per the section 194Q. Now let us go to the scenarios. Scenario 1. that illustrates the impact on the sale by section 206C subsection 1H. In this case, we need to maintain the condition record for the JTC1 condition type with the combination of customer tax classification 0, that is TCS applicable, and this tax classification needs to be assigned to the respective customer master. Let me create the sale invoice to understand the process. In the first transaction, I am creating a sale invoice with the value which does not exceed the threshold value of 50 lakhs. Therefore, TCS will be 0 for the condition type JTC1. As we can see, the system is not calculating the TCS in this transaction. Let me create the second transaction. In the second transaction, I am creating a sale invoice with a value which exceeds the threshold value of 50 lakhs with the accumulated value of first and second transaction. Therefore, 0.1% of TCS will be calculated on the exceeded amount. As we can see, the system is calculating the TCS in this transaction. Now let us go to the scenario 2 that illustrates the impact on the sale by the section 194Q. As per the section 194Q, if the customer deducts TDS in his books of account, TCS should not be charged by the seller. Therefore, we should stop the system from calculating the TCS to him while creating the sale invoice. In this case, we should maintain the tax classification 2, that is TDS deductible, and should not maintain the condition record with this combination so that the condition will not be activated in the sale invoice. As we can see, the system is not showing the TCS condition in this transaction, as we have maintained the tax classification TDS deductible. Now let us explore the scenario 3 that illustrates the impact on the sale by the section 206 CCA. As explained, TCS needs to be charged with the higher rates if the IT returns are not filed by the customer in the last 2 years, along with the TCS or TDS value is equal to 50,000 or more than that. In this case, we need to maintain the TCS condition record with higher rates against his customer code. I am creating a sale invoice with the value that exceeds the threshold value of 50 lakhs and then see the TCS applicability. As you can see, the higher rate is applied to the customer. This is how we can control the TCS calculation in the SAP system as per the latest changes from July 2021.